Good morning, class. Today we will revise the exercise 2.2 from the NCERT class 8. And this exercise 2.2 is the word problem. This exercise is the word problem. So let's start the first question. And I will only write down the equations and you will solve by yourself. I am not going to solve the whole question. I will only create the equations, make the equations, and then you will solve it. Okay, because you have learned how to solve the linear equations. Now exercise 2.2, first question is, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 by 2, you get 1 by 8. What's the number? What's the number? So you will write down, let the number be x. Let the number be x. Let the number be x. Any unknown quantity that we have to find out, we will suppose that let the number be x. Then according to the question, ATQ in the short we will write. According to the question, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, 1 by 2 is subtracted from a number, then it will be x minus 1 by 2, and multiply the result by 1 by 2. What is the mistake done by the students here? See, they will write down this in this way. Multiply the result by 1 by 2. No, this is wrong. Multiply the result means x minus 1 by 2. That is our result now. X minus 1 by 2 is our result. So we will put the bracket here. X minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. You will get 1 by 8. You will get 1 by 8. So again see, subtract 1 by 2 from a number, 1 by 2 subtracted from a number, and multiply the result 1 by 2. 1 by 2, the result is multiplied by 1 by 2. Then the answer will be equal to 1 by 8. Now, this 1 by 2 will be multiplied by x. It will be 1 by 2x minus 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 8. Now, I think you can solve it by transferring 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. This will be transferred to the right hand side and the sign will be changed. So 8 will be the LCM, 8 will be the LCM, and then 1 by 2. Okay, now I am not going to solve the whole equation. You will solve by yourself and you will get the value. Now for the verification of your answer, you can check your solution is correct or not. Okay, so don't forget to check the answer in the case of linear equation. Move to the next question. Question number 3. The question number 3 is, the base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3. Suppose, question number 3, the base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3. Suppose that this is our isosceles triangle and the base is 4 by 3 centimeter. The base is 4 by 3 centimeter. The perimeter of the triangle is 4 whole 2 by 15. So you know that what is the perimeter? What is the meaning of the perimeter? Perimeter means sum of all sides. So AB plus BC plus CA. It is 4 whole 2 upon 15. 4 whole 2 upon 15. What is the length of the either side of the remaining equal side? What is the length of either remaining sides of equal side? It means that this is an isosceles triangle. Then according to that, AB is equal to AC. Because we know that in the isosceles triangles, both sides are equal. So it is x. So it is also x. Both are equal to x. AB is equal to AC. Both are equal to x. So we can put here AB equal to x. So we can write down, let the equal sides of the isosceles triangles are equal to x. We can write down statement, let the equal sides of an isosceles triangle equal to x. So AB is equal to x. BC is how much? BC is 4 by 3 plus CA is equal to x is equal to 4 whole 2 upon 15. Then this x plus x. What will be the x plus x? X plus x means 2x. plus 4 by 3 is equal to 4 whole 2 upon 15. It will be the answer. This will be the answer. 2x plus 4 by 3 is equal to 4 whole 2 upon 15, and then you will solve this question and you will get the value of x. Okay, now the next word problem is question number 5. So question number 5, what is the question number 5? See that the two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. The two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. If they differ by 18, what are the numbers? The two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. If they differ by 18, what are the numbers? So if there is one rule, if the numbers are given in the form of ratio, if the numbers are given in the form of ratio, so always we will consider that the number are, so we will write down, let the number be 5x and 3x. If it is given in any condition, either or, you will see in the next exercise that the ages will be given in the form of ratio, some anything quantities will be given in the form of ratio, anything will be given in the form of a ratio 5:3, then we will consider that let the number be 5x 3x, let the number will be 5x and 3x. So two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. If they differ by 18, then according to the question, they differ by 18. They differ by 18 means that 5x minus 3x. 5x minus 3x. They differ by 18. 5x minus 3x. It will be 2x. 2x is equal to 18. So the value of x is equal to 9. So many students write down here answer. No, this is our not answer. This is not our answer. Why? Because we have to find out the number. And what is the first number? The first number is 5 into x. So we will write down first number will be 5x. So 5 into 9, it is equal to 45. 5 9 ja 45. And what is the second number? Second will be 3x. And it is 27 because the value of x is equal to 9, 3 9 ja 27. Now our answer is 45 and 27. See, 45 and 27. So see the ratio, 9 5s are 45 and 9 3s are 27. The ratio is 5:3. It is correct. The next is we will subtract 45 minus 27. It is 18. So this answer is also correct for this condition. Okay. So this our answer is satisfying both the equations, both the conditions. So our answer is 45 27 is correct. So in this way you can verify your answer. Next question. Question number 6. The question number 6 is 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. Consecutive means continuous. Just first example, see this is 5 6 7. They are continuous number. 7 8 9. They are the continuous number. Consecutive also we can say. Consecutive means continuous numbers. So suppose let the first number be x. Let the first number be x. We will write down here, let first number be x. What will be the second number? What will be the second number? Second number will be always x plus 1. Why? If the 5 is the first number, how you will obtain the second continuous number, second consecutive number? By adding 1. After 5 it will be 6. So after x it will be x plus 1. What will be the third number? Third number will be x plus 1 plus 1. It means in this number you will add 1. So it will be x plus 2. According to the question, all these numbers added up to 51. It means according to the question, x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equal to 51. X plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equal to 51. It means all this is the first consecutive number, it is second, it is third, and all are added and the sum is equal to 51. So in this way we can solve x plus x, it is 3x, then 3 is equal to 51. So you can now solve this question. Okay, so that's all on the today's revision. Thank you.